Hey everyone, it's Kim, and I wanted to make a quick video. A lot of people ask me if I really believe in crystals. Come on, Kim, do you really believe in crystals? That's crazy. I actually do. Now, I don't think that crystals are like this magical quick fix type of thing. Like something happens when, for example, I broke my ankle. I did not run and get a crystal to place on my ankle. I mean, I know that I needed to go to the hospital and get an x-ray and get a boot and all that kind of stuff. However, I'm using the crystals to support me on an energetic level, to help along the healing process that traditional or alternative or holistic treatments would do, right? So I use the crystals as part of a comprehensive plan, not just alone. For me, crystals work more on a preventative level because they say, and I really believe this, they say that a disease happens like outside the body in the auric field, and then it gets closer and closer and closer till it actually physically manifests. And once it physically manifests, it's a lot harder to take care of, right? So at that point, it's hard with the crystals. The crystals can help support it, but you're going to need other kinds of treatment or assistance or whatever in the mind, body, and spirit, right? So for me, the crystals are more of a preventative thing and also a complementary thing, if that makes any sense. I have a headache, I'm gonna go and I'm going to get my Tylenol or a Aleve. I'll grab a crystal, but if my headache is bad or my migraine's bad, I'm just, sorry. The crystal's just not gonna really help, not how I want it to. So I don't use it as a quick fix type of thing. I don't think that it works that way. And then you have the crystal properties, and I have a video about that, which is very confusing and kind of sketchy because it really depends on the person. It depends on the crystal, where it's mined and found and blah, blah, blah. And so I think, you got to take or leave it, or take it with a grain of salt when it comes to the crystal properties. And I think it's going to be a very individual thing, and a lot of trial and error and trying to figure out and really going with your intuition what you should be working with, or what is going to potentially help you the most. And for me, crystals is more of a spiritual thing. I've definitely changed a lot since I started working with crystals. I work with the crystals for intuitive reasons and my psychic abilities, my empathic abilities, dream recall, and remembering past lives and things of that nature. So for me, the crystals have been more of a spiritual, metaphysical type of experience, and that's mostly how I work with crystals during the meditation and things like that. So it's more spiritual, metaphysical, which I think, when you're working with crystals, and for me, crystals are like, I explain it like they're kind of like windshield wipers. Like when you're driving your car, let's say like we're driving the car and there's rain coming down, there's all kinds of debris and crap and, falling down onto your car. And then the crystals are like the windshield wipers, and they clear away the debris, or they clear away the rain, the storm, whatever, so that you can see better. So for me, crystals clear away. They clear the energy field, and so that you have more clarity and possibly better health. I mean, I think that it really helps you to see better and just have a better understanding of what your needs are, maybe be more in tune with your own physical body, your own emotional, mental, psychosocial body as well. And so that's how crystals really work for me, if that makes any sense. It's more like a spiritual thing, which then can assist with the physical body and the psychosocial and mental bodies and your emotional well-being and all that too. If you're working with crystals, and even if you're somebody that says it's just a placebo effect, that's fine. That's fine. You can say that. And maybe that's true. But we know that we know that there's a great effect with the placebo effect. We know that we can really, really alter how we think and feel. And we can change our own energetic field, right? I mean, just by thinking more positively, we can do that. And then, we can be more present, more in the now, and be happier and calmer, which then also can help our physical health. It can help with your heart and your physical body, and help with other like inflammation and ailments and stuff when we are sleeping better or feeling better about ourselves, have better psychosocial well-being and relaxation and peace and meditation and all that kind of stuff. Deep breathing is then going to affect our health in general, how we sleep, how we eat, and how we feel, what we do. So crystals to me have really changed my life in the sense that I'm definitely more psychic and more intuitive. All right. And so that is really how I got started with this. And it was the first thing that really, that I really, really noticed, like being able to do certain things now with the crystals, because windshield wipers. Yeah. So when you say like, do crystals work? Absolutely. In terms of that, do they help physically? I don't really know. I just know that I use them on a regular basis to help support whatever is going on in my life, depending on my broken ankle or my Invisalign or my teeth. I want to make them stronger or whatever. So I'm using certain crystals, but I'm still getting the medical care that I need to support my physical body. So you have to remember that as part of a comprehensive thing. It's not an end all, like, don't just go and grab your crystal, that kind of thing. All right. So that's how I feel about crystals and if they really work. I think there's something to them. I really do. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have like a massive collection. And I just did a video on how I work with what crystals I actually work with on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And you'll see, I actually really do utilize them. They're just in my environment and in my life. So I do believe there's something there. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think crystals really work? How do you think they work? And in what capacity? Like, how do you work with them? Do you work with them for like actual physical healing, or is it more of a spiritual thing? Because for me, I do use them physically, but 99% of the time it's more for like letting go and peace and calming and remembering past lives and psychic stuff and dream work and intuitive work and readings and that kind of thing. Also chakra work. I do think that the crystals can help with your different energy centers. And I've experienced it with my throat chakra, because like I am so not the same as I was 10 years ago before I started working with crystals. And even if you go back and look at some of my really old videos, I mean, I actually think I've changed a lot, like in terms of even my appearance and everything like that. And I'm much more confident and outgoing and things like, well, I don't know if I'm really outgoing, but I'm more confident and more vocal. I still have a lot to work on, but I have improved a lot. So I'm just saying, I think that there's something to it. All right, everybody, I'm going to be quiet now. You let me know in the comments below, do you think crystals work, or is it just a bunch of baloney? You're entitled to your opinion. You really are. But just be, please, absolutely be respectful of each other. And if there's anybody down there that's like really like saying we're crazy or going to hell or anything like that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get rid of that comment, because that's just not acceptable here. And we have to get along, and we don't have to agree. But if this is not your cup of tea, then go somewhere else. Really? Okay. Thank you. All right, everybody, you have a great day. Bye.